Scott Lawry is Bentley through and through, and when the Demons skipper broke the banner for his 250th senior game last Saturday, it was yet another highlight in a decorated career that began 23 years ago.
I started my career at under-9s at Auskick at Bentley Juniors and sort of progressed all the way through the years. Played all my junior football for the Bentley Junior Football Club and then transitioned to our under-19s and played 2 years of 19s and then transitioned to the senior club. So I've spent a better part of probably two-thirds of my life associated with the Bentley Football Club in some way, shape or form.
Over the journey, Scott has picked up a remarkable 4 league best and fairest.
Personal accolades are obviously they're a plus. I'm competitive at the end of the day. I like to win, so my ultimate goal is to get the Div 1 flag. We've been fortunate enough to be a part of 2 successes along the way, and flags in 2009 and 2013. So it's really good, but sort of just want to get that Div 1 flag at the minute. The league best and fairest. They're definitely a highlight along the way, but the ultimate success is still missing at the minute.
With such an impressive record, Scott has had his share of offers to leave his beloved Bentley.
It's funny because the recognition, or not so much the recognition, but the accolades sort of didn't come until later on in my career. So I was fully entrenched in the Bentley Football Club and the Bentley Football Club environment, and being captain as well. Any sort of bait or anything thrown my way was quickly rejected in a form of just being a one club player, and that's how I wanted to be, and that's what I was happy with. I wasn't prepared to pack up shop and move anywhere else because everything's here. All your mates, your family, everything you know is all here at the Bentley Football Club, and that's what I wanted to do, and that's where I wanted to be.
He would have had chances to go elsewhere. I'm sure every year for a good 12 years at least, he's had a flood of offers from other clubs. He doesn't even live around Bentley area anymore, so it'd be much easier to get money playing for a club close to his house down Rosebud Way. But I don't think it's ever crossed his mind. He's intensely loyal, and I'm sure he would never even think about leaving, no matter what the offer was.
Scott's leadership qualities were recognised early.
I was made co-captain with a good mate of mine, James Robertson, at the time at around about 22, and spent 2 years sort of under tutelage with him and just learning the ropes with him, and then sort of made standalone captain of the senior club in 2010. So and then the following years after that, it just you sort of get not used to the role, but you rise to the occasion and you do what you have to do, and I felt like it bettered me as a person, and I was happy to wear that captain with pride, sort of thing.
He's a bloke that really defines what we want down at Bentley. So it's been a pleasure having 23 years of football with Scotty ever since under 9s, and couldn't ask for a better teammate or a better bloke to have involved down at the footy club.
I really respect Scotty for the way. Well, I first met him obviously in under 9s. I was a year ahead of him, and through the 19s where we won a flag, and we've had opportunities to go elsewhere. Me myself went elsewhere, and I respect Scotty for I respect the fact that he is stuck fat for 250, probably of the best games of local footy that you've seen in an individual, and his leadership and on field and off field is what I respect about Scotty.
We just had a chance to talk to the boys then, and I mentioned how good a leader he is. Best example of a leader I've seen in footy, and he just knows the right measure of when to go hard, when to crack the whip, when to put the arm around blokes, and when to step up in a situation that needs it. So, he's my most enjoyable teammate to play with, just because he just gets the best out of everyone around him.
Scott's partner Meg and their 2 young daughters are his best supporters.
She's great. She supports me in everything I do. Football's probably not her ideal thing to be doing on a Saturday in the middle of winter. She'll be coming down later on, which will be nice, but she definitely supports me in my interests and hobbies and things like that. So she's always there for me on a Saturday and Saturday night. No sympathy if I'm sore throughout the week, but that's just what it is. And I can't thank her enough for her support over the years.
So after 250 games, what's the future hold for Scott?
I think I'll see out the year, and we'll sort of reassess from there and go along. If there's more games, there's more games. If there's not, there's not. I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished over the years, and like I said, if we can get that Div 1 flag at the end of the year, that'd be the cherry on the cake. But I think we'll just take it as a year by year situation now.